What's up, Nairobi? I'm going to work. I'm on my daily commute. But first, I have to pass by my son's school. He has some spelling bee going on. So, see you there.
Under the car. Under. Correct. 610.
So coming from my son's school, spelling bee is over. Now going back to work. What's up, Nairobi? It's your boy Sam. Finally, I arrived at work. Some awesome ride. Psalms 2. It says, "You are my son. Today I've become your father. Ask me, and I will make the nations your inheritance, and the ends of the earth as your possession." Now, I've been praying this prayer. I'm just letting you know a secret. I've been praying this prayer. Before you go off and start judging me, thinking, "Oh, Sam, but you're into prosperity gospel." No, this is not one of those prosperity gospel stuff. Well, first of all, I know that this verse is meant for Jesus, okay? He's the only begotten Son of God. And God has brought everything, just made everything subject to Him. But I've become also God's son. And so when I've been asking God and praying for Him as I cycle through Nairobi, asking God, "God, give me this city. God, give me the nations. Give me the ends of the earth as my possession." What I've been trying to do is really ask God to help me to bring the whole nation to the obedience of Christ. Now, I've not just been trying to ask God for the nation so that I can rule over everyone. Just want to be the king of all. Give me the nations. No, none of that stuff. All right? Because as you see the nations right now, as you see the world right now, the world is not subject to God's anointed king. The world is hostile against God. In fact, Psalms 1 asks, "Why do the nations wage? Why do the peoples of the earth plot in vain?" It's like the kings of the earth, they gather together and they plot to kind of do away with God and seat God from His position. They're seeking some form of autonomy from God. That's the world today. The world is so hostile against God. They don't think God is good. That's the world. The world is so lost. They don't think God is good. That's why being a Christian today is such a strange thing, because the world is not going to validate your faith. The world mocks Christians. It makes you think that you are doing a foolish thing, trying to obey God or to follow God. And so I've been asking God and praying for Him to give me the nations, because I want to help this world see that God is really good for them, that God really is for them. I want to help bring these nations to obey Christ, to love in Christ. And that's what the Lord is calling us to do. Now, you might decide to do something different. You might decide to be like, "Oh, the world is hostile against God. I'm going to be hostile against the world." Like, you do you, we do us. You go to hell. You're hostile against God. That's not Christianity. When Jesus left and ascended to heaven, He gave us some work to do. And He said we should go to the ends of the earth. We should go to the nations and really take the good news to them, take the gospel of Christ to them. And He promised to be with us even as we do this. And that's why we ought to think about this as Christians. How did you come to the faith? Somebody reached out to you with the gospel. And we can also do the same. You know how it starts? When we begin praying and asking God, man, the world is lost. Help me to know how to reach out to them. And I hope that we will begin to do so and we'll begin to reach out to our colleagues in the office and in our neighborhoods. And one of the ways in which we do that is when we begin to first actually start living out our faith. We need to stop being ashamed and embarrassed about being Christians. Let your light so shine, and then take the gospel to them. And the psalmist was talking to these rebellious people, saying, kiss the Son if you want to escape judgment. And this is what we want to help people to do, to submit to the Lordship of Jesus, to, in quote unquote, kiss the Son, so that they can escape judgment, and so that they can know the blessedness of taking refuge in Him. Because that's what Psalms 2 is talking about. So that's what I want to share. Nairobi, let's go, let's take the nations. Let's ask God to give us the nations so that we can bring it to obey Christ. We can bring it to the Lordship of Christ, who is the King forever. Alright, it's your boy Sam signing out. Thank you for checking this out. If you like this video, you can press like over there. You can also subscribe to get many more videos like this. Peace.